Welcome to day 3 of my mini class, 5 tools for a stress-free marriage this Christmas. If you haven't done so already, go and check out tool 1 and 2. Doesn't matter what order you do this in, but all 5 tools are going to really help you stay calm, communicate better, and enjoy this Christmas. This Christmas is a perfect time to practice using these tools, set you up for success for January and 2024 using these skills in your marriage. Okay, so day 1 and 2, really useful for emotional awareness and emotional regulation. Really, when you're emotionally aware and regulated, you communicate so much better. This tool today is going to really revolutionize your communication, and it's around belief systems. Okay, we are sponges soaking in our environment from the first moment. We create a system of beliefs. It's kind of like an operating manual that you use to make all your choices and decisions in life. Okay, the most amazing thing about it, most of your belief system, your operating system, you're completely unaware of. And guess what? My operating system doesn't match yours. In fact, they clash. And that's where a lot of the misunderstanding and confusion comes from in our marriage. Okay, so the amazing thing about this operating system is it feels like a fact. Okay, and when we communicate from believing it is not a fact, actually it's just an opinion. Okay, but what happens is it feels like a fact and you communicate from that place. I'll give you an example. You do everything at Christmas, you organize everything, you arrange everything, you make everything lovely. And it feels like a fact that people should acknowledge that and say, thanks. You know, thanks for a lovely dinner. Thanks so much for making us feel so welcome in your home and doing everything. Okay. This stuff is super sneaky. It feels like a fact, right? It's not, it's an opinion. Okay. And if somebody else doesn't have the same opinion as you, they don't have the same belief system, they don't have the same operating manual. And guess what? They won't. None of our operating manuals match, not 100%. They're not going to say thanks, okay? And so what you make this mean is they're rude, they're selfish, they're uncaring. And when we think like that, emotion goes up, intelligence goes down, you feel horrible, you feel powerless and helpless, you react, then you have thoughts and feelings about that, and down the spiral we go, okay? So understanding that no, even if it feels so reasonable, your rules and values and beliefs are opinion. They are not fact, okay? And so we get into, this really affects our communication because we get into a lot of what's right and what's wrong. We debate what's the right way of doing things, what's the wrong way of doing things. You know, my in-laws expect us always to go to them, you know, and it's like, we've been working so hard, we've got so much going on, and then we have to drive all the way to their house. Okay. And you know, you would hope that they would realize, and the reasonable thing is for them to say, hey, listen, you've got so much on, we'll come to you instead. Okay. It's not a fact, it's your opinion, and other people don't share it. So when you own your opinion and you present it as an opinion, it will really radically change the way you communicate. So this is what it looks like to present as an opinion. You say to your spouse, hey, I've got all these things I want to do. All these things feel really important to me. I know, you know, it's just a matter of opinion what needs to be done at Christmas, but all these things make me feel great over Christmas and I love doing them. But I feel a bit overwhelmed. I've got, you know, this big list. Can you help me out? Okay. So this is very different to, hey, all these things must be done for Christmas. This is the way Christmas must be done. And you're going to do it, or you're so selfish for not helping me. Okay. So when we communicate in that energy with those thoughts and feelings, much less likely to get help. But when we say, hey, this is what I love doing for Christmas. I know you probably don't feel the same, but this is important to me. Will you help me out? Could you do some of this stuff? Because it just makes me feel, so lovely and Christmassy when we do all of this. Yeah, you're going to get a very different response. But also, you can be open to them saying, hey, I don't think all of this needs to be done for these reasons. You might be open to hearing their opinion. Okay, so this is what I want to help you with this Christmas. When you're having these kinds of experience, I want you to sit with, this is my opinion, it's not a fact, okay? And so this is my opinion, this is my rule and belief, and you get to choose. You either get to choose to keep your rule, own your rule, it's like a boundary, or you get to flex and say, hey, maybe it's not so important, maybe not everybody else agrees with this, and maybe I'll just let it go, okay? So I hope that's helpful. I got another really great communication tool for you tomorrow. Use this stuff to bring yourself into awareness of your emotions, to regulate your emotions, and to communicate differently. Tomorrow, I got another tool for you that's going to help you do precisely this. See you there.